Okay. Good morning. It is, what day is it? It is January 20th, Wednesday, 2016, at almost 10 after 8 a.m. And I'm making this video recording in Sean Casey's apartment at 236, or I think that's the number. Yeah, 236 Douglas Street, 94114 in San Francisco, California, where I've been staying. Sean is somebody I met at the drink and draw or drawing class at the AHF gallery space. And he invited me to stay with him for a little while. I am actually looking at checking into a homeless shelter so I can get out of this guy's apartment. Whereas I guess I'd be the easiest person in the world to discount. Sean's kind of a jerk. So I'll leave it at that. So since he lost his wallet the other night when he went out with his friends, and he tacitly hinted at him not knowing me that well, and that it's I guess what his words, it's reasonable enough for me to think, since I don't know you that well, that I could have taken it. Of course I didn't. Anyway, I've got an interview today. Joe, who is the customer service manager for front end at Whole Foods at California and Franklin, called me yesterday. We had our phone screening. I am due at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Again, same date, January 20th, at 2 p.m. for an interview with Whole Foods, which, oh my God, I hope I get this job. I'm making a videotape. I'm going to have to go down to the 165 Cap Street, which is the intake for shelter services. They work with a couple different agencies, and I got to check in with AHF also on Castro Street, which is the AIDS Healthcare Foundation, to see where I'm at with having them help me with my shelter applications. Anyway, this is a videotape. I'm going through all my stuff, my suitcase, all my clothes. Recently got some laundry done, which Sean had done at his wash and fold, which I offered to pay for, and he refused. He said no. Anyway, going through all my things, all my individual bags, and I know, it can just be a little bit of a mess when you're, essentially living out of your suitcase for months. Stuff that's mine. So there's that box, and these Postmate bags that I've sort of, used, reused. They've kind of come in handy. I'm just going to go on the record this morning saying, of course, I don't know where Sean's wallet is. I looked all over this place for it. I couldn't find it. He couldn't find it. I'm sure it'll turn up, but the suggestion was made that I took it, so I'm fighting that, all to hell. Anyway, the guys at the at Mama G's restaurant where I worked last night, my first shift as waiter, server, host, phone answerer for Chinese takeout, were really nice, and they're going to try to help me find a place to stay. So maybe if I could have to use San Francisco Homeless Shelter Services, whether it be city agency or nonprofit or some sort of dovetail between the two, hopefully it won't be for very long, and I can save money and get an apartment. But anyway, I'm trying to make my footprint here in Sean's apartment as small as possible, and be on my way. Since he sent me a text last night, I guess the short of the situation, I can stop this ramble, is had a great time at the restaurant last night working at Mama G's. That'll be a great part-time job, working a few shifts at night, and be able to do Whole Foods as a regular full-time job with benefits, and something I really like doing. My bad, I guess. It's just sort of a whirlwind. You're meeting new people, and it's a new situation. Two of the guys from the restaurant asked me to come have a beer with them after work, so we went down to Moby's, and I didn't even realize my phone was going off like crazy. And with Sean, he's getting ready to go to work and trying to get me the key and all that. But he just made some disparaging comments, that he wouldn't put in writing, of course. But I just don't think he's a well-balanced person. Anyway, I got the key, and he sent me a text saying, don't dare bring anybody back to his apartment, which of course I would never do. And just to have a plan B. Well, he already knew I had a plan B. I told him yesterday I was going to be looking into getting into shelter. And I have that in a text I sent to Thomasina DeMaio as well, just saying, it's like, I like Sean, he's okay, but I don't think I can live with him. And I'm looking into moving into a homeless shelter. And that was actually even the day before yesterday. So, I'm just putting this in for myself as proof in case I need to. Thanks. Bye.